Afternoon, folks. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Okay. Well, we're here. Right. Where do I start? Okay, what we're gonna do? This is Geeky Lunch Chat with Games. We're gonna be playing a nice, wholesome game today. I am going to very briefly, talk a little bit about the last couple of days. If you do not want to hear anything about that, I totally get that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk for a minute. Feel free to mute if you don't want to do it, and then I will wave. In fact, know what I'll do? I'm going to use the things on my Mac. So I will give a big thumbs up when it is time to unmute. Okay? All right. Let's do it. So mute now if you want to mute. God. Right, so last couple of days, we're talking politics here, we're talking the election. I do not want to talk about this for long, I really don't, but this is my chance to speak to the world, so let's briefly go through this. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs. I'm tired. I am disappointed is not a big enough word. I am depressed. I am scared. I think that covers the main bases there, but I am incredibly aware that as a UK-based cis white guy, whatever I'm feeling, there are hundreds of thousands of people out there, minority groups, who feel everything I'm feeling and then times it by about 1 million. I don't know what how long it's going to hold. I think it's going to be awful, but somehow we keep going. That's all I'm going to say. So that's it. That's it for politics. We're not talking about politics anymore for the rest of this. Let's just play a cool game about cats. So, right. And we're back. So, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be returning to a game I started playing earlier this year. I played it in the app version. I then bought the physical version. See? And it is Calico. The app version is called Quilts and Cats of Calico. It is perhaps the most wholesome board game I have ever played. You are putting together a patchwork quilt to try and get buttons, create patterns, and attract cats to come and sit on your quilt. It's wonderful. It's absolutely fantastic. The app version is fantastic. The board game version of it is just brilliant. It is so easy to play, and yet, if you're good at it, you can be very tactical with it. It's a great game. So please, if you're a board game fan, definitely want to play this one. It's great, but we're going to play it today. We've done 2 streams on it a while back. I'm coming back to it today because I think it's the perfect thing for a wholesome, an emergency wholesome stream. So we're going to play this. Now, what we're going to do today, I think we're going to go with the story mode. I have not even tried the story mode. So if it turns out it's rubbish, we'll bottle it and we'll go back to the standard mode, okay? But I really like this game. I think it's brilliant. So let's go to story mode then. Spools of thread, an assortment of needles and buttons, 1 thimble, and a whole stack of colourful patches. That's a decent first set for somebody like you. Before your father disappeared, he taught you the basics of sewing and quilting. In the kingdom of Scratchington, that was a pretty nice survival tent. It is in this kingdom that the most magical cats have gathered, bringing good luck, prosperity, if they're in the mood. Though, for some time now, luck has been eluding your family. It's been 5 years since you last saw your father. He set out to the free city of Tomkitty to help the kingdom in the face of the looming war with their neighbours. Since the beginning of the war, you had no news from your father. After many months of sadness, you've come to terms with the idea that he's not coming back. The cart is ready. You pocket the invitation letter from your aunt. It's time you ventured forth to the free city of Tom Kitty and start your sewing career in the city of cat worshippers. Hello, Fred Style. You're finally here. Welcome to Tom Kitty City, my dear. You come at the right time. The Feline Festival is upon us, and quilts for our lovely cats will be very much needed. People from all over the kingdom of Scratchington are coming to Tom Kitty to celebrate and ask the cats for good fortune. Because of this, your cousin Frank got an extra cat quilt from the factory from his military allowance. The quilt was built by their new invention, the iron loom. Frank saw the loom with his very own eyes. He said that it can make quilts in a matter of minutes. But so what if they're of no interest to any cat? I really want a cat blessing during the festival. Please improve my quilt so the cats like it. Maybe my kilt as well. So objective, gain at least 3 buttons. So it'll probably tell me this. So I get buttons by having groups of, I think 3 or more of the same color next to them. So for the purposes of this, I'm not terribly interested in the pattern. So we're going to chuck that there. Oh, no. What's it doing? Oh, I can only put it down this area, can I? Okay. And I take a replacement one, and we're going to take the light blue one. And then I'm going to chuck that down. That gets me a button. I'm going to grab the green one. Light blue up there. And I'll take the pink one. So I'm going to be able to do this with pinks, aren't I? So the green is probably... so let's stick that there. Grab that. Oh, I'm going to get purple ones. What am I going to do with the purple ones? Well, that does that. And now I really hope I can get another light blue one. Otherwise, I'd mess this up right at the start. Oh, I've got green there. If I got another green one, I could do this. Is that it? Have I messed it up? I have, haven't I? Okay, at least 3 buttons. Alright. Let's, well... let's chuck that there. Oh, I can't chuck it there. I'll chuck it there. What? What's going on? What do I do now? Let's restart this level. Let's do it better this time. Right. Do I start with the same stuff? Well, let's chuck blue up there. And I'm going to get the purple one this time. I'm going to stick the dark blue up there. And I'm going to get the purple one. I'm going to stick purple there. And I'm going to get the green one. Purple there. And get the pink one. But I'm just going to put the pink ones down. Hold on. There we go. And then we get that one. There we go. We did it. Interesting, I messed that up on the first turn. Is when I messed that up. Seems a bit harsh. There we go. Did that properly this time. What a wonderful quilt. Thank you. The festival hasn't started yet. I've already seen at least 2 cats near my home. That's a good sign. There's no need to waste time with the iron loom, since we've got such a talented quilter here. Your father would be so proud. It's a shame he can't see your progress. Could you also help my friends Thora and Matthew? They could really use your skills. You can find Flora's stand at Matthew's workshop in the market. May the cats protect you, my dear. So who are we going to next? This is quite nice. I was expecting just to be like just a number of challenges, but I quite like the plot that's going with it. These closed. Wait a minute. Agatha sent you. I'm Matthew, an independent craftsman of Tom Kitty. You remind me of my younger self. Once came here to achieve something. As you can see, I did it. Set up my own workshop. Now I take care of crafts and repairs. Luckily, my husband has dealt with the bookkeeping and running the shop since he came here. I don't have a good head for that sort of stuff. But let's cut to the chase. I have a task for you. You see that cat tapestry? I'd like to redecorate it, but I have too many jobs before the feline festival, and I better be able to make it on time. Help me decorate the cat tapestry, but properly, you know. I want the cats to bless my workshop with luck. Can you do it? So I need to gain a rainbow button. Rainbow button, I think that means I've got to get a button of each colour. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, let's start thinking tactically on this one. So if I stick purple on there, and I'll grab another purple. Purple there, that gives me that button already. Let's do pinks next. So if I do pink up here, and I'll grab the light blue, we'll do that, and then if we do light blues, we'll go along this way. The greens can go in the top corner. Yeah. So that goes there. That. And I've already got, I will have light blue, pink, and purple, so it's okay that I'm cutting myself off here. Sorry, I've just managed to smudge my glasses. We'll grab a yellow. So that'll go down, that completes the light blues. So I need to do yellow somewhere. So yellow can go up here, I think. And we'll grab the green. And then we'll do dark blues in a second. There we go. I'm surprised, I mean, maybe because I've got a tutorial mode turned off. I suppose it's not telling me how to do these things, but there we go. Oh, it's in the back. What is that? What wonderful embellishment. Thank you for your help. I can use that tapestry to present my religious cat souvenirs. You have a bright future ahead of you with that kind of talent. I'm sure you'll make some heads turn in the city. Let me tell you something. When I was still young like you, the factory wanted to draft me in. I was supposed to work on their inventions. They offered me a lot, but I couldn't be bought. I'd probably be working on some type of weapon now. I have my workshop, I work the way I want, I work for myself. I recommend that path to you. Fresh vegetables, fruit, cheaply sold. It's not my day. Hello, do you want to buy something? I'd suggest doing it now before I run out of things to sell. It's very wobbly there. The soldiers have taken over the territory on the outskirts of Tom Kitty, and many deliveries have been put on hold. Plenty of merchants have issues with the availability of merchandise. Oh, wait a minute, that sewing bag, you're the one Agatha told me about. I'm Flora. I'm glad you're here. I have a task for you. Please repair the holes in the cloth that I used to lay the fruits on. I want them to look nice on the stand. As they say, it pays to advertise. gain these 3 buttons. Okay, I mean, this shouldn't be too bad. So what do we got? We've got the dark blues are going to go here. Pinks will go up here, and purples or dark blue. What else we got? We've got greens. I mean, honestly, it has to be dark blues there. I don't really have a choice. So, I mean, light blues. Which doesn't really make a difference at this stage, does it? It's greens. I think it's going to be greens. I should have grabbed the dark one. I've just messed myself up there, haven't I? Let's add the dark blue. And then that's going to go there. I'll grab the green one. A purple one? What are they doing to me here? A green one, another green one. And then yellow one? I mean, what have we got here? I don't know what they're going to give me. It depends what I come out with now. Because if I make the wrong choice here, I'm in trouble. Yellow up there. Hope for the best. Green. I do need them to give me another yellow one. Otherwise, I am in trouble. There we go. Right. So purple goes up there. I take the yellow one. I then put down the yellow one. Great job. I don't know how you did it, but the cloth looks better than when I bought it. I can see those curious eyes. Don't need to be shy. Come over here. Thanks for your help. Agatha wasn't lying. Got a real gift. I don't have much, but please take this apple as a you receive an apple. We need to help each other out. The world isn't kind to us. Luckily, the Feline Festival's starting soon. Maybe with the cat's help, the war can be ended. You're finally here. Matthew and Flora told me that you helped them. Thank you, my dear. You barely entered the walls of Tomkid and you're already the talk of it. These supposedly small acts of kindness hold great power. Never forget that. Mind you, before you return, a messenger from the factory came to my house. Apparently, someone from the engineering team wants to see you. They're waiting for you at the market. You better talk to them. I wonder what they want. Oh, did I miss an opportunity to do another? I think I did. Oh well. Right here. I'm glad you got my message. I'm Mona from the engineering team. News of your achievements has recently reached the factory's main hall. Supposedly, you're sewing extremely beautiful quilts. You're less than the ones made by our iron loom. I even made a bet with my sister about it. She thinks it's not ready. Nuts. Only thing left for me to do is test that. I have a feeling I'm going to win that bet with Tina today. In the name of the Iron Loom, I challenge you to a quilting duel. Come with me to the factory. Face our best invention. Are we going to the factory to face the Iron Loom? The lamp lights in the vestibule switch on with a loud crackle as you pass the factory's gate. You can see a giant metal machine before you, full of bolts and valves. That must be the famous Iron Loom. You're intimidated by the massive, heavy body of the loom and the measured grumbling of the engine as it makes one quilt after another with tremendous speed. Well, here we are. What's with the stair? Impressive place, isn't it? It's just the vestibule. The main hall is even bigger. There are even more machines there, but only a few have access. Meet our star, the Iron Loom. Recently we put it in the vestibule for the presentation for the military. They also got a couple of quilts to test. you see how fast the loom is? It's due to our head engineer. Telling you the guy's a genius. But enough of this. Are you ready for a duel with the iron loom? I have to finally cut Tina down to size. Finish the game. So this is a full-on game. Okay, right. So, for those who have not seen how a full game of Courts and Cats of Calico work, as well as getting buttons, I wonder if there's patterns in this one. So essentially, buttons get me points by putting colours together. There will be patterns, which I can get, but I don't think are in this one, by the looks of the board, by putting, completing certain patterns together. And the main thing here is these. So these buttons here I put in one of these 3 spaces. And essentially tells me what I need to have around the outside of it. So in the case of this one, I want 2 things. So A, B, B, C, D. So I want 2 of something, 2 of something, 1 of something, 1 of something. And that can be colours, or that can be patterns, or both. If I manage to complete that with colours, I'd get 5 points. If I did it with patterns, I'd get 5 points. But if I manage to do it with both colours and patterns, I get 7 points. That's how it works. This is 4 of something, 2 of something, 3 of something, 2 of something, 1 of something, which that pop-up wouldn't appear. And this one is everything different. So let's chuck some of these guys down. And let's see what we're going to do. Right, and I just need to win the game. So I'll be doing all sorts of bits of all sorts of stuff. Dark blue or purple. Let's go to purple. And yeah, so let's chuck that there. No. Or do I just click the bag? There we go. They took that one. Oh, there's lots of dark blues. Okay, well, I'm not going to get a huge amount of choice when we get to my turn. Let's go patterns. So if I want something here, different colour, different pattern. Sure. Yellow. Oh, yellow wouldn't work. Well, it could, but it would be the same pattern. So I could take it, but I'd rather do something else if it's all the same. So I'm going to chuck this guy here, and I'm going to take something, one of these guys. So I'm going to chuck this here. Gets me a blue button. And I want I think that one's pretty good. That gets me some stuff here. And, yeah. Not that. So that goes there. So how am I doing with this? That gives me a button, which is cool. What have I got? I've got the 3, so I've got 2 of that, 2 of that. I got 2 of that shape there. I'm going to need a 3rd colour. And ideally to start repeating some patterns, I think. So if I grab this guy. Potentially use. I mean, that's not a bad shout either. Instead, yeah, let's use that. And then if I'm going to use these pink ones, maybe these pink ones at the top here, possibly. Right. So what have I got here? I can't use this here because I don't want that colour. So I've got 2 of that, 2 of that, 1 of that. So I just need. I've got a lot of choice here, so as long as it's this fern thing, this cross thing, and in either light or dark blue, that would do that, which is cool. So I'm going to use this up here to start doing something with that in there. And what do we want for the bottom down here? The yellow one doesn't work. Light blue could work. Let's grab the light blue one. light blue one. I don't mind it touching this one on here. And I'm going to need green. Green's not ideal because I've already got that pattern. Now, I'm not going to be able to do perfection with this because you basically never can. But it would be nice not to mess it up this early, if I'm honest. So I think maybe if I'm going to use it, I'll use the green up the top here. So if I stick this guy here, does that work? I don't know if I break any rules if I do that, so let's do that. And then I'm going to take a yellow one. I'm going to take the yellow stripy one because I don't have that stripy pattern on this one here. That can go there. And I'm going to need a green. I am going to need green at some point, but not stripy. I've already got pinks on this one. I can't have another pink on this one because that would break that rule. Yellow. I could have yellow on this one. Yeah, I could. That would be fine. I was going to use the green one up there, but I don't think I will. I could use either, to be honest. Oh, that one might be good for you. That one's good. No, it's not. It's the exact thing. It was almost right. It was almost right, the dark blue here, because that would complete this one on colours, but it would then have 3 pairs of patterns. Not what I want. So that's not ideal. I mean, I could do it in a pinch, but it's not ideal. What are we going to go at the top here? Well, if I use this yellow one, I'm doing pretty well. And then so if I did that, I then have got 2 pairs of colours, one thing I need another colour. I have 2 crosses, 2 flowers to start, so this would actually be perfect at the top here. So that goes up there. I think that'll get me full points for that. Yay! Look at that. That's good. Right. What do we want here? So, flowery is not what I want. It's not what I want. Here I need, in theory, another colour. So I could accept the fact that I'm not going to get all the patterns. So it's probably worth having up my sleeve, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So if I chuck this one, I mean, should I just accept the fact that I'm not going to get something right? Yeah, let's just do that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm going to do it. I'll take the wrong thing as well. Crap. If I could take that yellow one could go up here and just give me a button. It's something. So if I chuck that at the top there, that gives me a button. I need green here. And pattern doesn't matter because I've already messed that up. So I can literally use anything. I can literally use anything. So I could just take that. Is there anything to do with the greens? Well, if I grab another green, I can then get a button. A button. Enunciate properly. Come on. Let's get that there. And still want to complete this. Come on, give me light blue, dark blue. What was that going to do it? No, it's not. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's. I could just do it and accept it. I mean, I am winning. I'm a damn perfectionist, okay? Let's hold fire on it. I'll keep this back in reserve and I'll play it if I've got nothing else, alright? So I'm just going to be getting some points here, and in worst case I will play this there, okay? And then if I get the green, I mean nothing's going to help me here, is it? Nothing's going to help me. So, let's just grab this guy. What's that do? Does it do it? No, it doesn't. Oh, come on. So what do? Do I play the yellow? Then there's nothing. Nah, sod it. Let's go there. And grab. Doesn't matter, does it? Technically, I could look at his board and try and mess him around, but I tend to not play this competitively. It's more relaxing otherwise. There we go. Master Quilter. Blast it, I lost the bet. I didn't think you could beat the Iron Loom. The rumours about you were true. You really do have a knack for quilting. It seems we'll have to work on the Iron Loom's code. It should be as good as, if not better than, the most skilled quilter. Thanks for participating in our experiment. Come to conclusions about possible improvements. You need to speak to the head engineer. Can you find the way out yourself? Carriage waits for you at the gate. You take your aunt. Can't remember the aunt's voice. I think I messed it up last time. You're here at last, my dear. We're gone for so long you had me worried. Hopefully everything's alright. These people from the factory, I don't trust them. They only think of their inventions. Nothing else matters to them. Maybe if it weren't for their unyielding desire to win, we wouldn't have a war now. You've been in Tom Kitty for a while now, and you and Frank haven't seen each other yet. We have to fix that while we can. Frank is stationed at the military camp on the outskirts of the city. He's getting ready to go to the front line. You were so close when you were kids. I'm sure that Frank will be happy if you visit him. Get to the military camp on the outskirts of the city. You have to get through the main gate. I'm sure you can find it. The main gate to Tom Kitty closes behind you with a loud whoop. You're back in the countryside, in the tiny Whiskerville. It was here, with the support of your father, that you managed to take your first steps in sewing and quilting. The singing of birds mixes with the bustle of the recently established military camp. It's time to meet your cousin. Well, I think blue means optional. Should we do that? Hey, remember me? It's me, Greta. I gazed my sheep on the pasture over there, but I thought I saw a familiar face. I haven't seen you in ages. Is that your final return from Tom Kitty? Pretty bustling, isn't it? I can't stand it. Here in tiny Whiskerville, it's a lot calmer. Well, that camp excluded. Recently the army's taken over a large part of the pasture and some of the local houses. There's a great commotion among the soldiers. They'll be leaving for the front lines soon. I hope they're back safe and sound. You know, when I'm worried, I start fiddling with the scarf you made. A little worn out, but it helps me a lot. Can you patch it up? Okay, right. Woohoo, things going on. Only adjacent patterns. Only adjacent patterns. All patch tiles must be placed adjacent to a tile of the same pattern. I need to get 2 cat tokens and 4 buttons. Okie doke. Right, it's on. Okay, oh, it's literally only letting me do that. That is tough. Okay, let's do it. And for coconut, we need 5 things next to each other. Wow, okay. Well, this is going to be hard, isn't it? Alright, okay. We can do this, we can do this. How am I going to play this guy? Well, I'm going to play any of these guys. I'm not. Oh, it's going to be the same thing all over and over again, so I just need to. Okay, so I didn't get the cat. Because it was all separate. Oh no, I didn't want to continue. I think you need to rest today. No, I don't want to do it again. Let me do that again. Will it let me go back? I wanted to do that again. It really helped I was reading what I was meant to do. Right, let's see if we can do this better this time. So I think it's because I did one continuous thing. But if I didn't do one continuous thing, how the heck would I do it? So I need 5 or more of these symbols, but everything that was coming out was the same. That's the thing. And this pattern here, it goes here. And is there any more on the outside? I mean, no. So how am I going to do that? Is this even possible? Because in my mind, I'd want to have 2 separate paths of this. But there isn't another... Oh, there's one up there. There is one up there. So I could have 2 routes going like that. There aren't any pink ones. So I'll just have to establish something else. So if I start a... so that goes there. I'll then play the green one. Okay, yeah. So this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 2 separate routes that work. So that gets me one up there. And then get this guy. That completes that there. I'm going to get yellow. Oh, I do need another route up here, don't I? So I'm going to have to... I don't want them to touch that. Oh god, I may have messed this up. I may have messed this up. Have I messed this up? Possibly. Don't know. What if they harm... Is that... What do I need to do this? If I instead... put that down. And then I ignore the button. Is that enough to do it? No, I need 4 buttons. I need 4 buttons. Try again. Ah! Right, okay. Right, so what if I went a different path? What if I went kind of like one down here and one up there? So, right. Oh god, right, this time. So if I go do purple, if I do blue up here, yeah, and go up to there, and purple across here, and then green up. Yeah, okay, that works. I think that doesn't balls this up. So if I go, then they won't touch each other. This is way more tactical, right? And then get screen. That goes up there, right? And I need yellow will come across the top here. Green will come across the top here. I need to get it close enough that I can get that to there. That will go there. Get that one. That does that. And then yellow goes up there. There we go. Did I do it? Did I do it? I think I've done it. That was me. That was me. Either I'm stupid. One of the two. Possibly both.
Hey.
It's good as new. Thank you. It'll remind me of the better times. Thank you. Please take this sheep milk cheese. It could prove useful. You receive cheese. Look at his moustache. What do we have here? Long time no see. I'm glad you're here. Mother was right. You haven't changed a bit since we last saw you. It's good she let me know you're in the city. As you can see, I became a soldier. I want to help end the war. Our country deserves peace. And, our army has quite handsome uniforms. Your aunt has probably told you I'm going to the front line soon. She gave me a lucky cat quilt. That's supposed to grant me a safe return. Can you sew some buttons onto my quilt? Then I'll be able to fasten it to my uniform. Okay, only adjacent colours again. Got multiple colours on this one. Okay. We've got multiple patterns this time. Because we've got the cross one and the leafy one. I need to get 1 cat token, which requires, it says in the top left here, I require 3 of one of those in like a triangle formation. I need to get 3 buttons. Okay, that's a lot to break my brain with. Alright. Okay. And they can only touch adjacent stuff. Well, fuck. This is getting very hard, I'm not going to lie. Right, what's coming out here? We're going to have... Oh, my head has just exploded. I don't even know where to start with this, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I could get the cat one by maybe doing a thing up here. And... I could maybe do something here. If I got another one of those, that would make my life easier. I mean, in theory, not everything has... I mean, does everything have to get a button? How many tiles are there? Is this it? Is this all the tiles I'm going to get? I don't know. I think I've messed this up. Yeah, I think I've messed this up. Okay, right. Let's start this again and try not to mess it up this time. Right. So green I want up there, but it'd have to touch something that looks like that. I can do that. So that can go there. That could go there, except I don't have that yet. That can go there. And then, oh, if I put that one there, that completes the Cali pattern, I think. Yes, it does. Okay, that's cool. So now I just need to get buttons. Which may be easier said than done, because... No. That can go there? Oh, only adjacent colours! I was reading it as only adjacent patterns! Okay, right. I made that a lot harder for myself than I had to. Oh, crap. Okay, right. That was hard. That broke my brain. Great George, thanks. Mother told me you'd take after Uncle. She was right. I was hoping I would find something about your father in the army. Unfortunately, no one knows anything. Or they're keeping it quiet. Maybe someone from the factory knows something. Your father worked with them. Since the beginning of the war, they have been supplying the army with weapons as well as our beautiful uniforms. They use the iron loom to that end. I saw it with my own eyes. It's a powerful machine. Without their help, we'd have a big problem with the supplies, and the enemies would have already marched into Tom Kitty long ago. Since you are in camp already, maybe you could also help Edward and Gustav. They should be around here. What's the voice of this guy? I don't know. Go for the same, but it's all about. Let's go for this one. Where's that thread? Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm not sure about the colour. Excuse me, you've got quite a big collection of sewing supplies on you. So Fran must have sent you. I'm Edward. I do sewing jobs for the army. Usually I embroider sleeves with cat figures for the guys. You know, for luck. Recently, the factory's taken over with manufacturing uniforms. However, I have a feeling there's something wrong with them. My cat badges don't work quite as well with them. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, and it's given me a splitting headache. I need to add some personality to these uniforms. But how? You take a look at one of the uniforms with a fresh pair of eyes and make some alterations. Okay, only adjacent patterns, no hand. What does that mean? Play without a hand. What? Okay, play without a hand of tiles. You may only use tiles from the market. Gain at least one of the cat token. Okay, and what do I need? 9. 9 things in a shape like that. Okay. Tough. So where, the only place I can think I can place that, though I can flip it upside down, is here. So I just want adjacent patterns here. That seems doable. I just do it. Oh, what? Oh, crap, that's it. Okay, he said saying it was really easy. Right, well, where can I put them then? Where can I put them? I only have 3 tokens, and that's it. So, oh, there are the ones at the edges. Don't forget there are ones at the edges. So where can I get 5 in a shape like that? Well, if I did here, here, and here, that works, doesn't it, right? So if I do that, that, that. There you go.
Huh?
That's better. These few details have completely changed the look of the uniform. Thanks for the help. Frank is quite the dandy. He'll go insane when he sees the design. That's why I like handmade garments. They have panache and soul. I used to work at the factory, you know. I constructed the iron loom with the head engineer, the one that makes the uniforms for the army now. But one day there was an accident. I left. After the accident, I wanted to do something from the heart. My friend Joseph, the general, he found me a job as a tailor here. By the way, lately he's been looking especially distressed. Maybe it's because of the more news about his wife's poor health. Plot. Right. Got a guy up here. What do you do to my tapestry? It's completely useless. Must have been in the world of his own again. Hey you! I saw you walking around the camp. You're Frank's relative, aren't you? Gustav, Colonel of the Intelligence, decorated for services to the kingdom, is at your service. Well, I'm retired, but I often advise the General Joseph. Sure, you're still a kid, but I've heard things about you, so I have a mission for you. Recently, I gave that good-for-nothing Edward my tapestry for alterations. However, he let his imagination run wild again. And he made it there's no use wasting my breath. Fix my tapestry, or at least make it look like it did before Edward's interference. Right, only adjacent colours. I need to get one of the cat. And the cat requires just 7 touching things to get me Gwynolyn. Then we'll only do this one, and then we'll leave story mode and we'll do just a normal game, I think, to finish, to wrap this up. Right, adjacent colours. I need to get 7 guys. 7 touch each other. Okay, so it's going to be these dotty ones. That's fine. I need adjacent colours next to each other. That may eventually be fine. We'll find out. And then I'm going to take the pink one. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to take the light blue one. Oh, is that all I've got? Haha. I've messed it up, haven't I? I've messed it up. Nothing from the bag? Nope. Right again. Alright. So, what's the path that gets me this? It's going to have to be one... I've got to go from here to here, haven't I? I've got 1, 2, and 5 in between. So if I can do that... That's how I do this, right? Except I might not be able to do that. But if I went from there to there, that might work. So that goes there. Then I go to... Holy mother of God, this is hard. Right. Right, so that goes there. No. Yes, no. Yeah. So then I take that one. Then that goes up there, and then the green one can go there, and that does it. Oh, it's breaking my head, it's breaking my head. Just one sec, I need to answer the doorbell. And we're back. We're back. Right. So we did that one. Wasn't wrong about it. Skills are impressive. By the way, I saw you peek into the commander's tent. Why are you blushing? I vetted you. I know you're alright, although you do look inconspicuous, like a spy. Tell you a secret. There's a reward for your work, but try to keep it to yourself. Recently, there are fewer and fewer cats on the streets. I've a theory that the enemy's stealing them for their own purposes. I've no evidence yet, but I'm working on it. Keep your eyes open. Times are tough. We're lucky we have the factory. It supplies us really well. We have a chance to win. Right, I think we're going to go back to the main menu. Because fun story is, though it's bloody hard. I think we're just going to play a standard game, I think. So I'm going to play against, yeah, 2 people. I love the derpy cats. The derpy cats are hysterical. This guy is who I'm going to be. So a full game of this. Essentially, I've got tiles I've got to put down. There'll be buttons to get, and there are some cats we can get. So the cats in this one is to get Cali. I need triangle shapes of these. Almond, I need to get 5 of them in that shape. And Guinevere, I just need to get 7 like that. Now, inevitably, you cannot do everything. You just can't. So you just try and maximize your points as best you can. So I think we'll go with 3 of something. And then, like, a load of those. Though, actually, no, let's change the line. Let's go with that. And then that, I think. And you got to start somewhere, haven't you? So where are we going to start? Let's start with what can we do with that pattern? We just need them in a shape of 5, so I could maybe pull that off here, possibly, maybe. We'll see. It does seem somewhat unlikely. I'm not going to lie. We'll get another purple one of a colour. Yeah. Might eventually lead to a button or something. We'll see. Green could be my other colour down here, I guess. So I think that's not a bad shout. What do we need with those cross ones? Just 7 of them touching each other. I mean, that's possible. Yellow. This pattern's good for doing the top thing up there. I could always stick that one there. It doesn't get me a huge amount, but it's something. What do I need for the stripy one? I need them in a triangle. Nah, that's going to be difficult to do. That flowery one, I want them up like that. I could maybe do that, but I don't want to touch that one. Purple, but let's just get a purple one, I think. And then stripies, let's see this. Good. What do I do with light blues? I mean, I'm going to need some down here, aren't I? Probably. What do I need with stripies again? Stripies, I just need them in a triangle. I can do that. I can get stripies in a triangle up there. And then I need some stuff down here. Got another stripey here. That's. Oh, need to. Okay. Spotty would probably be better, wouldn't it? And then that's not bad. Actually, no, I'm going to want another purple there, aren't I? Probably. It's going to have to be a purple one there if I'm going to try and do that pattern. Assuming there are any left. Or it could be, it can't be a yellow one. Could it be a green? It could be a green one. Yeah, I probably need to give up on my notion that I'm going to be able to do all of this perfectly. That's the one I want. That's the one. So what have I got at the top here? I've got, if I grab another purple one, purple stripy, that's not bad. No, it messes up down here, doesn't it? But again, I can't do this perfectly. I just can't. I mean, that guy would maybe do it. Maybe I should just be, yeah, let's just cut our losses on some of this stuff, I think. Oh, except that's going to mess up my colours, isn't it? I'm not going to get anything bloody right. I've got too much stuff in my head. It's just not working. I mean, let's just do it. Right, it's going to mess up some of my stuff. So I'm going to need a green. If I get a green there, I get a lot of stuff. I've not got many points. I've not got many points. I'm not playing this terribly well. I'm trying to do too many things and I'm doing none of them well. Oh God. What do I want? A purple stripy would get me. A purple stripy would complete the. No, wouldn't want to go there. I've messed this up. I've just messed this up so badly. I now can't, in fact, get any of this right. Unless I put that back. If I put that back, let's reevaluate. So, here I'm going for the colours, so I need to stick at my purple one there in order to manage this. If I do that, I need a dark blue there. Yes. And that doesn't destroy everything. So I need purple there. Dark blue there is what I want. Now, I'm just going to hope I get one of them. Now these pinks are useless to me, except for getting buttons and maybe getting close to getting some sort of pattern on there, but nah, it's not great. What do I need for spotting? Well, 7 of them touching, that's never going to happen. That one I can't do. It's just going to be a general button, isn't it? General button sounds like an excellent name for a cat, by the way. I really want to complete this. What do I need here then? Is there any chance I get something good out of this? So I've got 2 stripies, that. So if I just get 1 more of any of these patterns, that works. And then in terms of the pairings, I've got light blue, dark blue. Yeah, so I need that to be like green or pink in one of these colours. Okay, green or pink in one of those, which is not what I've got here. But I could get something else, maybe. What if I got... And here, what do I need here? I need a green. Oh, I'm narrowing my options here in a way I do not like. I've got I need very specific things, and I don't have enough pieces to get them. So I'm going to go there to complete that. If I get a pink and stick it there, it gets me the colours, but it doesn't get me the patterns. Green. I've already abandoned this, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Did I accidentally get 13 points? Well, that helps a lot, doesn't it? Good grief. Right. So what have I got here? I need a green there. Does that do it? Stripy? Hang. 4 colours. 2 light blue, 2 dark blue, yellow, and something else. That's good. I then need 2 stripy, 2 of anything else, and 2 the same. So if I get this guy, that does it, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And this, if no one nabs it, would be great up there. Pretty happy with that, not gonna lie. I'm gonna complete this with that, and then I just need to decide what goes here. I mean, ideally a green, because that would get me a button, or a pink. A pink would also work. That would get me a button. I can't think I'm going to get anything more. So I think the pink to get a button is the way to do it. And I've done okay. Not as well as I would have liked. But okay. That's okay. Don't you mean try again? Try again. The cheek. I don't. It is outrageous behaviour. It really is. Oh, dearie me. Alright then. Alright, so let's jump back to just chatting. Right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think it's certainly what I needed. Maybe I should have switched to the more casual game afterwards, because some of those puzzles were a little stressful, but they were good. I did enjoy them. But no, thank you so much for joining me. If you have enjoyed these streams, you can follow me on both Twitch and YouTube. I'm DC Bradshaw on both, and I would really appreciate it if you would follow me in both those places. I'm a relatively small streamer, slowly building up a following, so I would appreciate it. Thank you in advance for that. If you would like to follow me on other social media, you can find me on Blue Sky at dcbradshaw.com. That's my main place. I am also on Threads at DC Bradshaw, but honestly, I prefer Blue Sky. The Threads algorithm does seem to hate me for the most part, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? In addition, I don't know if I'll be able to do this here. Let's see if it works. Will Nightbot behave? Let's find out. What happens if I do a can't? There we go. So I did it just do it on Twitch? It just did it on Twitch. So I have a bite-sized interview show called Short Thoughts. I will can I chuck that in for everyone? I don't know if I can. Which is on YouTube. Each episode is 13 to 15 minutes long. I interview someone from the gaming industry. We're coming back for season 2 very soon. The first episode of that is going to be 22nd of November. And I will be announcing who the guest is for that next week. But I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm interviewing some very cool people, so I'm having a lot of fun with that. So another reason to follow me on YouTube, because you get episodes of Short Thoughts delivered to your door. Right, let's see. We'll maybe do a little raid in just a second. Who is about? Cypher of Tears about, but I don't think we've got enough people in the chat to get through her validation. So I think we might follow Rapunzel. We might go to Rapunzel's tower. I don't know what their settings are like on that. So if you are on Twitch, we'll be going for a little raid potentially. If you're on YouTube, not so much. No, we can't. I don't think we can do raiding. I think both people have filters on, which is totally cool. Yeah, no, can't do a raid. So we'll just have to close this out. So thank you so much for joining me again. I really do appreciate it. Probably no gaming streams this weekend. I'm juggling between editing Short Thoughts and playing Dragon Age, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. But if I don't speak to you until then, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. All right, take care. Bye.